Come on, let's just start.
Okay, my name's Martin Smith. Today we're going to be talking about emergency plumbing tools.
And my name's Adrian Preston, and I'll be relating your questions you asked live directly to Martin.
Okay, now we're going to start from left to right, which will be your right to your left. So we got the extension for tools you need to use from room to room on your emergency for your power tools. We've got your soldering gun. I have got a bowl, but all I need to do is just show you the soldering gun. And we've got the soldering mat as well. Now, here's a good tool that you should really have. There's plenty of engineers that don't have it, but especially the likes of you got leaking toilets where you can't get to the nuts to undo them when they're rusty. Great tool to cut the nuts and undo. We've got the hacksaw. We've got junior hacksaw and normal hacksaw. Great for cutting pipe, things like lead pipe on an emergency, maybe copper pipe, plastic pipe, whatever pipe you want. We've got a silicone gun, silicone in maybe a bath that's not quite right, temporary job, permanent job, whatever job you want it to be. And we've got the extension ladder. It's great for getting in the loft, certain other areas that you're looking for. We've got a bending machine. It's very rarely used on an emergency. This one here is pretty much like new. I say do emergencies only, more or less, sometimes non-emergencies. But now and again you will come up against a pipe that has a leak itself, that's got on a bend, and always great to use if needed. You've got the stop tap key for the outside. Sometimes when you find yourself that you can't get to the stop tap, we've also got the tool that takes out the muck. It's called the scoop. Very great. We've got the plunger. Now it's unfortunately block toilets are a plumber's job. Simple block toilet, say upstairs, downstairs, as long as it's just the toilet, not the drains. The plunger is a great tool. I do carry quite a few other rods just in case I did need to go into the drains, but essentially it's not a plumber's job. Drainage, it's more of a drainage engineer than a plumber's, but a few engineers do carry plenty of rods as well. We've got the immersion key. Now the immersion key for cylinders, things like that. There are a lot more special keys now. The more of a collection the better, but for the most basic standard, this is always a great tool to carry, as most of them will be using this. You're doing a dig up with a leaking pipe outside, the shuffle, beautiful tool. So always good for digging. Make sure you carry one of them. Now we've got this cuts into floorboards. You've got a leak under the floor, great to get into the leak very quickly. Make sure not to get one with a lead on. Make sure it's got a battery, because if the power's off due to the water leaking, it's great to use one of these. Get to the leak, fix the leak, stop the leak, whatever you need to do. Also, these are great. Unfortunately this one's got a lead, but again it still comes into some use getting through the floorboards and in certain other areas. Now always make sure you got a brush and pan. Never leave a mess if you can, unless the customer doesn't want you to tidy up. We've got the bleed key. Always carry one of these round with you. Bleeding radiators, making sure there's no air in them. Opening the bleed key, you know what I mean. But I've got a mirror. I use this to look at myself. And I use it for the job. So now if you're doing a dig up outside, getting to the leak and it's full of concrete, so you have to get past, you should really be carrying a mini Kango. It's a great tool to carry. Now you can buy them cheap, 30-40 quid. It still does the job. I've bought plenty of those. If you want a good tool, then save up a little bit. You can get some decent ones out there as well. Now, I'm going to start doing. It's going to go through my toolbox, or should I say, tool bag. I'll just no ordinary tool bag. Can you see any questions there? Is anyone asking?
No, no one's asked anything just yet.
How do you see the questions there?
No one's asked anything yet.
No? Okay. As I say, as a reminder, feel free to ask any questions if you do need to ask. If you can't ask them live, you can ask them later or somewhere I will get back to you. Now, we've got the hammer, always a great tool, especially if we're getting wood out the way, getting to the leak. Grips, big grips and big nuts and things like that. You got the basin spanners, ratchets, normal, different size. You got underneath the bath, underneath the sink. Or should I say basin. You've got a chisel, comes handy with the hammer. I'm not talking about anything related gas, so I'm not going to explain about this here. We've got Stanley knives, we've got a couple of them in here. We've got grips, medium sized grips, small grips, many pairs of grips. That's one of the tools you'll find yourself using most of the time. You've also got to find yourself using most of the time is cutters. You've got 22mm cutters, you've got 15mm cutters, you've got 28mm cutters. You've got 10mm cutters.
We've got Dennis Hollingworth. Why do all your tools look brand new? Get out grafting and get them dirty.
I just buy them for the sake of it. Buy them, show them off, do nothing. No, I have got some dirty tools, so believe me, I do get out there sometimes, but find myself being too busy at the office, passing them out to the engineers. Got a adjustable. That's adjustable pipe cut, should I say? Right. I've got a ratchet screwdriver. I find these great because you've got them in that shape. Helps you undo the screws and whatever. Much more easier, protecting your hands. I've got plenty of more screws here that I can connect to my ratchet. It's not an essential tool, to be honest, so I shouldn't really be talking about that, because at the moment we're talking about the basic tools that you should have on your fan. We've got torches. You can never have enough torches. Minimum one torch if you're going to be an emergency plumber. In my case, as I've lost a few in the past, I always carry a spare torch. We've got the electrical screwdriver, great for undoing the live, earth and neutral, whether it's a plug, immersion heater. Got plastic pipe slicers, things like Speed Fit, John Guest, whatever plastic pipes you deal with. And we've got a few screwdrivers here. That's just one of the bags. I'm going to go over to another bag now. Again, carry a torch through the bag.
Got a Grant Southall saying that toolbox has never been used.
I carry my shopping in that toolbox, thank you.
And we've got another one of Chris Roberts.
Yep.
Who are these videos aimed at? Shouldn't plumbers already know what tools and materials to carry?
Oh, maybe they should. Maybe they don't know. But if they don't know, it's always great to have a watch. But what I will be doing as well, next week I'm going to be going more into specialist emergency tools. Not tools that you should carry, but I'm sure there's going to be some tools there that some of you, most of you have not used or don't use. Something else?
Nope.
Laughing away. Okay. I've got some in here. I've got some large screwdrivers, electrical strippers. Not always essential. Always great to use.
Grant Southall again saying great choice in bags, mind. Veto power.
Thank you. I've got some slicers in here as well. Whatever toolbox you want to carry. We've got some adjustable spanner. Great. I don't like the old fashioned, what's that grip called again? I forget the name. Mole grips. I'm not into those. They could be great for some people, just not my preferential choice. Let's see what we've got behind here. Right. Most of this side is for the boiler, but again I'm not going to be going through that now anyway. That's going to be another day, another video. We've got a mirror looking behind for little leaks. They're always great. We've got a electrical drill for screws, undoing screws, little jobs like that. Let's see if there's anything else we've got. Again, we've got a bigger torch, much more powerful. Something was just said then.
Not coming up on there.
Yeah. Is it not coming up?
No.
Right.
Like this, there's no signal.
Okay. Well, that's when it comes up. I think you might need to go out and back into it,
Just
maybe. Okay, anyway, I can put this down. I've got a big pair of grips, great for the waste pipe under the sink or anything like that to grip hold off. Have you seemed to have lost it, have you?
There we go.
There we go, got some questions coming up.
That's a grip, not an adjustable spanner.
Yeah, I completely agree. Just miswording. Any other questions you'd like to ask? Are you a bit behind there on the...
The video's a bit behind on this one, but it's not on that one. That one's fine.
Yeah, let's see if there's any other questions. Is it coming up? Is it caught up now? Right, no, okay.
Still a bit low.
It's a couple of lines here I'd just like to read.
No, there's no more.
No. Right, okay. Just before I go, I would like to explain a few things about the website, where every page has a video which is about everything plumbing related, including engineers registering with us, downloading our Sign Notes app. What's the Sign Notes app is about? We have a video about plumbing materials that I did last week, and plenty more videos on its way. There's a few more videos that you'll see. If you'd like to have a good look around this fan, again, search EPHG Limited on the search engine, go into the website, have a good look at the video there. That's anything. Oh, it's a surprise for you. We're bringing out a new app. I'm calling it Customer Go. The app is you go from, you get to a customer, you get a point. So you know, didn't somebody else come out with that app?
Oh yeah, damn it.
Oh no, scrap that app. Sorry. It was called Pokemon Go. I think we'll leave that one. That was your idea, that. Not mine.
No
Okay.
more questions coming
Any
through at
more
the minute.
questions you want to ask now before we go?
20 minutes.
I don't think there's anyone. I think everyone's gone quiet.
It's a bit like that one.
Okay. Well, if there's any more questions you want to be asking later, feel free to ask. I'll be there to reply to you. Today it's now 20 minutes of video. It's much more short than last week. I also think it's much more better than last week's video. More preparation. Glad that you can watch it and hopefully get some more videos back over.
Do you want to talk about next week?
Next week's video, I think we've just explained that. It's
Part 2 or
emergency plumbing tools part 2. Going into more specialised tools. This video will be on the website in the next couple of days. If you like to watch it on there or go through the videos, and thank you for watching. It's Martin Smith from EPHG and Adrian Preston.
Thank you very much.